got a body like a Coke bottle. She stunning like full models. I never get them curves, never swerve. I'm full throttle, man. I fall off the edge when I'm feeling sights. Got them legs and watch them spread.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I got this colorful look, then keep watching. I start off with priming my eyes. I prime it with a lighter color because I'm using bright colors. So if I wanted to do a neutral look, I would go with the concealer that's closer to my skin tone. But I want it to be real bright and pigmented, so I do a lighter color to prime my eyes. So when you patting in the concealer like that, you want to make sure that you do it real good so it's no like streaks in it. Like if you look really close to your work, you're going to see that it's streaks. So just keep patting it so it's a smooth surface, and then wait till it dries to add on your eyeshadow, because if it's not dry, then your eyeshadow is just not going to blend right. And while you're doing this, you don't have to use a brush like I'm using. You could also use a beauty blender. I do both, so I start off with the brush and then at the end I'll use a beauty blender. So I start off with a dark purple from that Jamrock palette. I had a makeup look I was trying to copy, but after a while it didn't look nothing like the girls that I was trying to copy, so I was like, I'm gonna just freestyle and do what I want. So yeah, I'm not going by no specific look, I'm just doing whatever I feel like doing. But I put the darkest color in my crease, and then I go in and softly blend it out. Don't go in heavy handed, because then your makeup, it will just get everywhere and it'll look rough. So just blend it out softly and be patient, because it takes a little bit of time to blend out. So when I blend it up, I don't blend it up too high, like all the way up to my eyebrow. If you want to do that, you can, because it's all about personal preference, but me personally, I like to keep it a little bit lower. So then I take a black color and I put that in the crease exactly where I started off with that purple. The only thing is, I'm going to try to keep that black in the crease. I'm just going to blend it out a whole lot smaller than I did with the purple, because I don't want that black to get everywhere. I just use it to make the crease look deeper than what it is. If you're not comfortable using black, then you could also use a darker purple, which is what I did in my other eye. In the end, you're going to see that I put black on my other eye. I just used the purple just to see how it would look, but it just wasn't deep enough, so I decided to use a black. To cut my crease, I used a little bit of the primer or concealer. I forgot what I used in the beginning. I don't remember if it was primer or concealer, but you can use either one. And I used that to cut the crease. So I cut it just where the black will stop blending, so the crease could look really deep, but you don't need all of that black to show how deep it is. Also, when you're doing this, get a mirror that you could put close to your face, just so you could see where your crease is. Take a brush or a beauty blender and you're going to pat it and dry, just like we did in the beginning of the video. Alright, so I got a little closer to the screen. I don't know why I didn't do this in the beginning of the video, but oh well, we here now, so that's all that matters. So I take the same purple that I used in the beginning, and you just put that on the corners of your eye. Then I take a hot pink from that palette, and I use that as my second color, and I put that in the middle. I don't know why I'm doing a pride look so late, like it's the end of June, but whatever, better late than never, right? Y'all, pat that pink on real good. These colors are really pigmented. Like, I really like her palettes. So just pack it on. Don't just I mean, I blended it a little bit, but not that much because this joint popping. Like, I didn't want to blend it, so I didn't. And for my final color on my eyelid, I used a yellow, and I just packed that on. It's real simple. I wish I did like a orange and red too. Like, I should have did all the colors of the rainbow, but whatever. That's what we got. Y'all, my fingers be dirty as shit every time I do my makeup, so please excuse them. Anyways, I'll take my my Fenty Beauty and the shade 385, I think that was. Y'all saw the shade. I think that's the number. I don't feel like going back. But yeah, I take that and I'll blend it on my face. I always do my baby hairs before I do my makeup, only because the edge control will definitely move my makeup around and it'll make it look lighter. And that's just not cute. So yeah, lay your edges before you do your makeup. You're welcome. And if you don't want to use a brush to blend your makeup out, you could always use a beauty blender. I personally have not used a beauty blender in so long. I mean, I used it to prime my eyes just now, but like for my face, I haven't used it in forever. I'll use it to set my face, but you know, it's all about personal preference once again, so do what you want. I know the first thing y'all said when I zoomed in on my face just now was, damn, her skin popping. I'm dropping the skincare. Why the fuck can't I talk today? I'm dropping the skincare routine real soon whenever my packages deliver, so stay tuned. I'm using NARS to conceal my face. Y'all, that's probably what I'm gonna use for a while. I'm using it in the shade Biscuit. I think y'all can see that. I don't know. Fuck it. I told y'all, so y'all don't need to see it. I use that to conceal under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. So I really should have cropped this part out, but I'm going to show y'all my mistakes anyway. I like to put white on my waterline. And I couldn't find my white eyeliner. And the one I did find, I couldn't find the sharpener for it. So I was like, I'm just going to use this pigment that I got from Amazon for it. And it was just a fail. Like, it just looks so wow. So I wet it up first. I wet my hand up with some setting spray. And I dumped some of the white pigment stuff on my hand, and you're gonna see I tried to put it on my waterline, but it just barely showed. Maybe I shouldn't have put it on my hand. Maybe I should have put it like on my desk or something. I don't know. I was just scared it was gonna fall off of my hand, so maybe I should have put it somewhere else. But yeah, it's just like a hot mess. So you can just ignore this part if you want, or you could watch it. Watch what not to do. Oh, and my bad about that little milk stain on the wall that you see on my wall. Somebody likes to throw their milk at me, but I wiped it up now, so it's all good. Just ignore it in this video and my fashion overhaul video. Okay, bye. On camera, it looked kind of good, but like in person, it looked choppy. Like I missed a bunch of spots or I didn't press it on hard enough. Yeah, I kind of see it now, how choppy it looks. Yeah, it just didn't work out for me. So I kind of just started using liquid to contour my face. So bear with me, you know, if it look a mess. Because it be looking good to me, but I don't know, to other people, it might not look right. But I'm still learning, so yeah. I'm using the Sephora liquid contour in the shade 16, I think. I'm gonna show it in a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's the shade 16. To blend it out on my nose, I use the same brush that I use to put my foundation on, and that makes it a whole lot easier than just some regular brush. I gotta pinch that brush though to make it small like my nose is, and then I blend it out like that. Look at that, look at it. And then after that, well, I was supposed to use a different brush. I don't know why I used the same brush right there, but for my cheeks I do use a different brush to blend it out. So I accidentally wiped away some of my concealer when I was blending out my nose. Just put some back on. I'm gonna do that later. I don't know if I show it or not, but I definitely end up putting some more back on and blending it out slowly so it don't mess up my contour and I don't gotta keep going back and forth. Y'all, I'm so mad because now that I'm watching this video, I can see that I didn't put as much yellow on the other eye as I did on that one. Oh, see, look, I showed it. And I don't like that, and it'll look dumb, but I'm gonna still post this anyway. Oh well, y'all can see my dumbness. When you blend out your contour, you're supposed to start from the bottom and blend up, but in some of these clips you're gonna see me blending downward. You're not supposed to do that, but I forgot. And I felt like that brown wasn't showing enough, so I took my Fenty contour and in the shade Coco Naughty just to darken it up a little bit, and then it was perfect for me. So once I'm done with my whole face, that's when I do my bottom lash line. Ignore that dark blue that I showed. I didn't like it, so I just used the light blue. And you can't even see. My bad, y'all. I put my face too low. I'm sorry. But yeah, I used that light blue from that palette, and I put that on the ends. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit more. So I blended it out. I don't know, I just wanted to try something new. I don't think I ever did something like that before, but I wasn't feeling it too much, but I just kept it like that anyway. So yeah, I just blended it out. Then I take that green and I put that closer to the corner of my lower lash line. So once I'm done with all that, I put on my mascara. This is some cheap mascara that I got from Shein. I couldn't find my good mascara, so I was stuck with that one. It wasn't too bad, but it just wasn't as good as the other one I used. I forgot what it's called though. Once I'm done with that, I put a little bit of eyeliner on my lower lash line, just because, honestly. And I put my lashes on. These some Beauty Supply store lashes. I don't remember the name or nothing, but I do show the box, so just stay tuned for that. I think I show it when I'm done putting these lashes on. But I use my fingers for my lashes because I can't use a tweezer, as I stated in my previous videos if you watched them. I don't know how to use no tweezer, so I use my fingers and just put the lashes right above your eyelashes. I mean, if they touch your real eyelashes, it's okay. Just use a makeup wipe to take it off. But I'm just like a professional at putting my lashes on now, so I don't need that. I could just snatch them right off, but you might need it if you're a beginner, and that's okay. Save your eyelashes. Also, I don't know if it's just me or what, but lash glue never works for me, so I use the track glue. I don't know the name of it, but it's the gray track glue with the red top on it that people be using for their quick weaves. I use it for my lashes, and it works perfectly. I just put it on. I'll let it dry for 10 seconds only, because it really don't need to dry, and then I slap them on. Call it a day. So this is probably the only lipstick y'all gonna see me use is Rihanna's. Either this or Ruby Woo, because yes, I do still use Ruby Woo. That's the best red. Name another red and I'm gonna try it. But yeah, those are my go-tos. Sorry you can't even see me put it on. But yeah, I like this one because it just looks like my lips are stained. After a while, it's gonna look like that. And that's my favorite. Like usually when I wear lipstick, I'll just put it on just to wipe it off. Just because it'll make my lips look stained. And I like that. That's my look. I don't really know how to use lip liners, and I don't know what lip combinations would look right on me. I don't know, maybe I'll just try a bunch of lipsticks one day, because I need to stop just wearing brown and red, because I don't go with everything, I don't think. So now I'm just putting my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the corners of my eye. I do that with all of my eyeshadow looks because it just makes it pop. Like, I would not feel right not using that in the corners of my eye. That's my favorite part about my makeup. And I put some on my nose too. I don't remember if I put any on my cheekbones or not. I don't remember if I felt like doing all of that. But yeah, there we go. There that baddie go. Okay, sis. Okay, well, that's it for my tutorial. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all feeling it like I am. And yeah, just stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you all for your support, and have a nice day.